Welcome into this magical space. What is the art of enchantment? I'm asked often. But what is it for you? Think about it. What is the most important thing that we all long for in this life once we have the shelter and the basic necessities covered? As human beings, we're always seeking more charm, more excitement, that je ne sais quoi of life that in the modern world people have been trying to replace with material things. But the true enchantment is the feminine energy. It enchants the woman and it excites the man. What is the feminine enchantment? And what does it mean to live your life as an art of enchantment? Well, I'll share with you a couple of secrets in this little short video. And then at the end, I'll tell you how to work with me, okay? One of the things which women have forgotten, that being a woman is an art. It is not enough to be born in a feminine body. But in the modern world, we have lost the art of being a woman because we have been for too long exposed to the masculine way of life. And to be successful in this world, we literally have to compete with men in school, at work, and we bring that also into the house. So I would like to share with you the 3 secret powers of a woman. And they are 3 power centers that she has. Is her power of sensuality, and it is encompassing her first 2 chakras, the root chakra and the central chakra. And without this power center fully activated, she will never know what true excitement and true embodiment in the body is. This area affects her whole life. Learning how to raise the Kundalini energy is the one that literally later on fills up your 3rd chakra and allows you to be successful in the world as a woman. Because now your magnet, your central magnet is activated. So your feminine powers are full on and you can create and attract in this world based on your desires, not on what the world dictates to you. Then as you learn to move the energy up into your heart chakra, this is your 2nd power center. This is your ability to love yourself, to love the world, to connect through this unique way of highest vibrational frequency called love. And the stronger is your magnet, the more powers you can generate in your 1st power center, the more you can open up your heart. Because the more rooted you are as a woman, the more you trust yourself as a woman. There is a big truck passing by, I'll wait for it. So the more powers you can generate in your first center, the more trust you will have to the world, the more love you will feel inside of you, and the more love you can actually share with the world. I'll share a little secret with you. One of the biggest mistakes that leads to destroyed relationships is this illusion that happiness is somewhere outside or love is somewhere outside, and that it is the man that will make you happy, or you're looking for a man who will love you, or who will love you just the way you are, or who will love you for the wonderful woman that you are. Let me tell you something. You might not right away agree with this because it's a very unique concept. But in the future, if you know more and it will settle in, you will see how this truly is the key to successful relationships. Men do not fall in love with you. That's right. He doesn't fall in love with you, and he doesn't cheat on you, and he doesn't leave you. Man falls in love with how a woman makes him feel. So it doesn't matter how old you are, how long in a relationship you've been, what size of body you are. It doesn't matter what the magazine and the fashion world tells you what sexy is. What they tell you what sexy is or what men like, that's an illusion. Because if that was the truth, then the models that are just, skinny hangers for pretty clothes would be the happiest women in the world. And they're not. I know quite a lot of them. Trust me. Most insecure, most uncomfortable, more scared about, and so forth. And that's not how a man wants to feel when he enters into the space of the woman. That's true that first thing they react to the physical, to the picture. But it is your magnetic field, it is your feminine power, it is your sweet pot that draws and lures him in like a bee to the honey. And how you make him feel is only translated through how you feel inside of you. Because men are incredible in the sense that they have these amazing powers. They sense the space. They walk in and they can sense and understand what's going on all around them, because their survival skills require them to be very aware of their environment. In sports, through life, they get beat up, there's a lot of danger. So they literally can sense what's going on. And men's heart chakra is usually always closed. Why is it so? It has to be closed since he's a little boy, because for a man to be masculine and to be strong and to activate his charisma, he has to be fearless. And when his heart is open, he's softy. Like, he can't kill the bird because, he loves the bird. And so the man is raised as to be fearless and strong and to be able to fight and hunt and gather and survive and succeed in the world. And the masculine world, it's a jungle. They eat you or you eat them, kill or be killed. So they operate under these different concepts. The truck is passing by. I'll get quiet for a second. Good. This gave me a chance to center and take a deep breath. So, you see? So his heart chakras throughout the day kind of needs to be guarded and closed for him to be successful. But when he comes into the space of the woman, So he's not bringing her the love. He's coming to actually feel the space of love that a woman can build all around herself, so he can come in and bathe in this love. So then he can feel safe to open up his heart, because he is so excited and he is so enchanted, mesmerized, mystified. I'm looking for good words. That his heart he doesn't even control it. It just melts and opens up. And once his heart opens up, then he can share with you his love. So this process, unfortunately, cannot be bought, guaranteed, just because he tells you, I love you, I will always love you, or he wants, oh, there's a really cool dog. Or he marries you and gives his vows. That does not mean that when he was feeling all those feelings, that he can carry those feelings for you for life, no matter what. Whether you get sick or you get angry or old or you're PMSing and so forth, expecting for a man to carry those sweet feelings that he had when he told you you're the one and only, and he loves you more than life, and he cannot live without you, and he cannot breathe without you. Trust me, my ex, who couldn't breathe without me, and after breakup for like 6 months, he was calling me every day, like about 6 times a day, telling, please change your mind, like I cannot live without you, until he met another girl. And I kept telling him, just keep breathing, one more day, like you'll survive, you'll survive. Well, 6 months later, he met another girl, he fell in love, I adore her, we're good friends. And we laugh, and I go, how is it? Are you still breathing? Like, is your heart still going? Like, you didn't die, right? He's laughing. He goes, of course I am. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not that he didn't love me like crazy, and it's not that he didn't think that he might not survive another day without me. But the reality is, they'll be just fine without you. And they will breathe and life will go on. But what he cannot live or resist, what he cannot live happily without, and what he can never resist is how you feel. And when you feel activated in your sensual presence, and out of your heart is flowing this love and peace and harmony and joy, he can never resist that, because that's the feeling that opens up his heart. That's the feeling that he wants to cherish, to protect, to call his own. That's the sweet honey pot, so to speak. That's the flower that feeds him and nourishes him and nurtures him, that he wants to protect forever. And when you continue, when you learn through the art of enchantment how to every day feel and activate yourself up, and the third power center is our spiritual and mental center. When you learn how to connect to him on a sensual level, on an emotional level, and on a mental, spiritual level, if you build those bridges together, that man is yours and you are his, and that's a true bond. And no matter how far you can be, all in other places, you can learn how to commune, how to connect, and how to exchange energy always. So I've studied some ancient rituals from Japan, from geishas, from ancient Rome, the ancient Greek goddesses of love rituals. This information is sacred, it's rare, it doesn't really, it's not open to the world. I have studied deep spiritual practices for 15 years. And so I have taken these ancient rituals, enhanced them, practiced them, experienced that on myself. And in one session with a client, she opens up and transforms like a magical flower. They're so effective. So this is what I have learned. No matter how many books you read, no matter how seminars and workshops you attend, and how much coaching you take or psychologists you talk to, or how many amazing men you meet and find out that they're not the source of your happiness somehow. The only way the transformation works is through sensual, spiritual shift that happens on a cellular level, on an emotional level, and on a spiritual level in your whole being. And that's why I've created my coaching as a journey, as a path of art of enchantment. And the rituals that I will teach you, they're sensual, they're spiritual, they're powerful, and they allow a girl to be happy in every way, mind, body, spirit, relationship with herself, with her man, with her children, with the world, from a beautiful space of love, peace, joy, and what I call enchantment. Check out the videos below. I might create a little program for you to talk a little bit about relationships and so forth. Join me on my YouTube channel. I will be adding beautiful little videos there. And check out on the private coaching page. I will share with you how I coach and different packages that I offer. Have a beautiful day. I'm sending you love from beautiful La Jolla. Bye-bye.